Would you mind if I pretended we were somewhere else?
For the last year and a half, I've led a pretty intense life. I haven't been home hardly at all. I haven't, hung out with a lot of my friends as much as I want to. I haven't seen my family hardly at all. I lost someone who was very, very close to me in my life. I've definitely been more and more aware of my mortality and my potential to really choose to be where I am.
I'm weak in the knees for you, but I'll stand if you want me to.
There's always that point inside somebody where they just shut down and they don't want to deal with it. Eventually it's going to happen. If you internalize anything, if you push anything down inside of yourself, it's going to explode eventually. So I think a lot of this record was just really allowing myself to go through the process more openly than I have before. The recording studio that I was able to record in was called the Village Recorder in Santa Monica, California, and its kind of claim to fame is that Fleetwood Mac Rumors was recorded there, and that all of Fleetwood Mac took it over, rebuilt it, put mirrors everywhere, and the studio is amazing. I literally would be, finishing a track, walking out and walking by and hearing music, and what was that? Oh, that's Lucinda Williams. She's next door. She's recording. It's like, really? And, I'd be walking down the hallway going to go, out for a cigarette, and then there's Robbie Williams walking by me to go to his studio. I found the history of the Village studio to be absolutely inspiring because I think just being around that kind of energy is really good to inspire your own creative energy.
Is it all right, baby, tonight I just want you to leave.
It's really frustrating, trying to constantly know who you are, and people ask you in interviews, okay, so who are you? There's way too much to being human and to being alive and to having all these feelings and to go about your life and to try and say that you're one thing and to put yourself in a box. It frustrates the hell out of me when there's something about your personality that doesn't necessarily fit into what you think you are, who you think you are as a person. People think that they're contradicting themselves, and they're not. You have to realize that there's so much more to you and that you should kind of realize that there's things about yourself you don't even know. So they shouldn't be denied. They shouldn't have to be in a box. They shouldn't have to be black or white. Bleeding is not necessarily a bad thing.